motor vehicle accidents. He also signed up for aerial operator class, which specializes in operating the ladder truck during the month of June. They've conducted several drills, and they've recently had the Albany County training trailer at the station where members spent a few days practicing search and rescue tactics. And this past Sunday, several members went to the high school for driver pump operator training. They also note that their fundraiser sold out within 90 minutes, and the boot drive during the village-wide yard sale was also a success. And the Ravena Fire Company will be participating in two parades. One is the Town of Queensman's 350 celebration, and the other is the Hudson Valley Volunteers Firefighters Convention on the 17th in Queensbury. All right, so it looks like they're pretty busy.
And they thank everyone profusely for all of the support that's been given to them with their fundraisers.
All right. And from Sue King, I have a budget adjustment, and this one is in the general. Increase line item A3501, chips by $43,914. And increase line item A5112.4, which is also CHIPS, which is the Consolidated Highway Infrastructure Program, is that what it stands for?
Yep.
Essentially, some money we get from the state to pave our roads by that same amount.
I'll second that.
Yes.
Yes.
And we'll do the small ones first. We got another transfer, and these transfers, a lot of these are happening because we do start our new budget started, right? Just a day or so ago. Another transfer of money, $96,368.43 from general fund checking to sewer fund checking for sewer rents that were placed on the 2023 property tax. Motion we accept.
Second.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And yet another transfer of money from the general fund checking to the following reserve accounts. Park pool, $5,000. Equipment reserve, $10,000. Fire reserve, $10,000. Building reserve, $15,000. And we need to transfer $15,000 from water fund checking into water reserve and $5,000 from sewer fund checking into sewer reserve. Motion we accept.
Second.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Rolling right through, I've got the all funds bank reconciliation. We will put into the minutes. And the big one, and you know the drill. A bunch of small adjustments just to balance out the budget. All those, I'm not reading them all. They're, as always, here for your review at any given time during regular village hours. I motion we accept
Second.
all of those budget adjustments.
Yes.
Second that.
Yes.
All right. And we've also got the highway work report. Everything you would expect for this time of year, bag and brush pickup, mowing and trimming, out with the sweeper. There's a lot of debris out there. And this was for the month of May, so they did some prep and work for the Arts Festival, some spot patching on the blacktop. And Henry, while I got you here, when do they plan on actually paving over that trench on Winnie Avenue there?
We're hoping next week. We were
Next
waiting
week.
for a new budget with the, we were at a blacktop on me, so.
Gotcha, good.
So next week we'll be doing some blacktop.
All right, so that's the work report. That goes into minutes. And Henry, if you got anything you wanted to talk about, we'll roll you right into that.
Just the water main on Whitbeck, the addition down there is, the main itself is in. It's been tested, that passed. We just got the 3 service lines and the connection going into the pool house to tie in. And then that'll be complete. We're doing the little topsoil and touching up over there right now. Like Mayor said, we'll be doing that trench that's on Winnie Ave. That's going across there starting next week with that. And then next week also, we're going to be jumping on some more of the park grant stuff that we've been doing over there. Next step is some of the building. They started work on some of the building, putting that tin up. There was some prep work that we had to do all around the bottom for it and take some old stuff off. So we started that yesterday. So that'll be worked on, and the next thing is drainage into the playground area. Then I'm going to be sitting down with Linda. We're going to work it out with the playground people. We know the splash pad is in August, and I just got to work out when they're going to do the basketball and tennis courts yet. I haven't heard back from them yet. So,
Should be parking on Whitbeck, because I saw, when I was at the baseball fields, should they be parking on, like, on that side where we put the main in?
they do. It's not really going to affect it
Okay.
that much, so.
That's fine.
It's just mainly cars. It's not, so. We'll keep an eye on it, but.
Wanted to check with you. that's
Yep. Yeah, we paid it all up with sand and stuff, so it should be good with that. All of that, that's about it.
All right.
fine. Thank you.
All right, we've also got the building department report for May. Worth noting that there was 22 complaints have been filed since the start of the year, all of which, if they had merit, were acted upon by our department, and I think you'll notice some of the problems have been corrected. Also, the amnesty for No Mow May is over. So, they have been out putting out some notices to knock down some of the lawns that look like hayfields in the village. So don't be surprised if you let it get a little out of hand. It's time to get them trimmed up, keep the ticks away. And what else?
Building department?
So, all right, so we met, just some notes from the building department. We did meet with the new owner of 157, 161 Main Street, just to set some expectations and guidelines for the rehabilitation of that building. They have met with an engineer. Everything seems to be progressing at a good pace, so we will table that whole thing until the next update, but everything's flowing smoothly. Inspector Whitbeck is still doing his fire safety inspections for commercial properties in the village. And for the Planning Zoning Board, there are no new applications for the May meeting. The next meeting will be 6/26/2023 at 7 PM. All right. Got all sorts of stuff here. We already did all that. I don't know. I think, Bill, did you have anything, or are you just hanging out? All right, good to see you. I believe that's really all I've got going on. I'll have a little something at the end, but if you guys want to go down the line and,
You're going to talk about the parade?
I can, you can, we can. Whatever you want to do.
You can talk about the streets that
Okay.
may be affected. Okay. Let's take care of the bill business first. I make a motion, we approve the audited bills for abstract 12-3-23, voucher numbers 12-67 through 12-89, in the amount of $54,301.61.
I second that.
Yes.
Yes.
And those were to somewhat close out last fiscal year. I think we still have more to do on that. And then for the new fiscal year, I make a motion we pay the audited bills in abstract 1-1-23, voucher numbers 1-1 through 1-7 in the amount of $47,202.40.
Second that?
Yes.
Yeah.
The last thing we have is the fire department had a fire police vehicle, and they came across a newer used vehicle that would replace that, seemed to be a little more updated. So I would like to make a motion that we authorize the mayor to enter into any paperwork that needs to be signed to purchase that vehicle, a 1996 Freightliner, in the amount of $10,000 from the East Burn Fire Department. Susie, I have the information about where the check would have to go. And as soon as that happens, we can take delivery of the vehicle.
I second that.
Yes.
The old vehicle, the old fire police vehicle, which has a generator, heat, a big back storage area, we are going to keep, as discussed. And the Public Works Department and the Water Department are going to use that to go on water breaks and different large projects where they may need a generator to get out of the heat or out of the cold, and to store a lot of their equipment. So we're going to hold on to that vehicle right now and just transfer it to another department. So that's for you, Henry, and Jason.
Merry Christmas.
That's it.
Is it?
That's it.
Okay.
And I just putting out another call for lifeguards. Get your applications in. We're still taking them. Again, it's a good place to come and get a tan, work with some fun people. So please get your applications into the office.
That to me.
That's it.
A little smoky out there today, so watch it, all you people with those respiratory issues. I have not a lot, but I just did want to comment on the yard sale. It was great to see. It was so much activity in the village. My kids loved it. You know, it was nice to see, and it's always good when, you know, the promotion of that comes through. It's always a great weekend. So, but that's all I got.
We're going to be celebrating the pool's 50th anniversary on July 8th from 12 to 5 p.m. Look out on social media for flyers and more information, but mark your calendars, July 8th. There will be no fee. It is open to everybody. So Queens, Ravena, Selkirk, Saki, anybody who wants to come out and celebrate the village's 50th anniversary of the pool, we encourage you to come. So it'll be a nice, fun day. Hopefully the weather stays nice and sunny for us.
Yeah,
We have enough lifeguards to.
All right, well, speaking of the weather, we're getting very close to having to do water restrictions. Just been an exceptionally dry spring. Consumption's way up, and the alcove's starting to get low. So I just ask at this time if people could voluntarily, hand water is always the best option for your grass and flowers. Just try and be conscious of just letting that sprinkler blast out into Main Street. It'll probably be mandated in a few weeks if nothing changes, but we're hoping we get some rainfall to take care of that. We'll keep you updated, but in the meantime, just do your part to try and ease the burden on the water plant. That would help very much. Also wanted everybody to know that this coming Saturday at 1 o'clock is the Town of Queeman's 350th anniversary parade. And that parade route is essentially from True Value to the Hudson River. So avoid Main Street at that time for sure. The lineup areas, last I was told, They will be putting some parade participants on the entry road to Magnolia, some on Railroad Avenue, and also some on Russell Avenue, and also in the area of the old bowling alley. So, just so nobody's shocked when they see a fire truck in their front lawn, there will be some, different equipment and stuff that are in the parade scattered throughout those three or four areas. So everybody knows. If anything changes, we'll try and keep you updated, but it shouldn't be, lineup usually takes an hour, and then, boom, the parade's gone, and everybody goes about the rest of their day.
So it's safe to assume the roads you mentioned are not going to be closed. They might have limited traffic, correct?
Yep, just, go slow, keep an eye out. Like I said, it won't be for a real long time.
Go to the parade, watch the parade.
Watch the parade, great idea.
Support local
And
business.
the last thing I have is, and I'll put this out on our other avenues too, but this is kind of a plea to the community. We need a dedicated festival and events committee. And we do have one now, but it's very few people doing an immense amount of work. So I'm just going to put this out there. If you like the Arts Fest, if you like the Brews and Bites, if you like the Friendship Festival, we need help to staff this thing. It's not fair to burden just, 3 or 4, 5 different people with setting up and doing it. And it's a year-round volunteer job. There's no pay, but the satisfaction you will get will be incredible, I promise. You don't need experience. All you need is the ability to talk and work with other people, and it is rewarding, I promise you that. But I will say that if we don't get something into play where we can kind of disperse these responsibilities out, the activities are going to suffer, and we really need help. So that's my plea, and you'll see it again. And I have a short time to make something, try and light some fires here. So if you can, spread the word, reach out to us. Everybody here is very accessible and easy to get a hold of, either through social media or through the office. And, just help out, do some things that make our community a fun place. Thank you.
Thanks.
Other than that, I am good. I know the board's been, everybody's been busy. Everybody's got little projects and duties, and we've got lots of things happening in the near future. Keep your eyes posted. And that's it for me. Anybody else? Good?
Deuces.
Henry, change your mind? Anything? No, you good? All right. Then I will motion that we adjourn.
I'll second that.
Yay.
Yes.
Yes. Good night. Thank you, everyone.
And have a pleasant tomorrow.
I'm telling you, it's not the.